Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Cowboys, hey, somehow got the W, baby. I don't know how the hell we got this W. Did not look pretty. It did not go how I expected it. I expected us to go out here in dominating fashion. We didn't do so. But with that being said, and it being what, 3 games in 14 days or something like that, or however it was, we prevailed, and you got to take the W's when you get the W's, man. Here are my key points, man, from the W. Our defense was getting cooked early and often. Dan Quinn just did not have an answer for them early on. I think he found an answer later on, but we're going to have to figure out something because I said this last week against Washington. Um, maybe they exposed us in a way. But when there's a quarterback that's not afraid of us, we struggle, and we struggle most of the game. All right. And today, we found a way to get some turnovers. Deron Bland eventually got a turnover in the third quarter. I almost had one late. DeMarcus Lawrence, bro, played his ass off. D-Law, shout out to you, bro. My film session is going to you this week, bro. I'm going to do a D-Law film session. D-Law was in session today. All right? Yeah. He stepped up until Micah could end it at the end. All right? Dak was in a rhythm early and often. MVP, MVP, MVP. All right? Joy Taylor, you wanted a signature moment? There it go. He here now. Y'all remember 40-year-old virgin? Here now. That's right. I ain't going to say the word, but he here now. MVP here now. All right? We can say it. MV Prescott. There you go. That was your MVP moment. All right? Mike McCarthy struggled all day, man. He struggled with decisions, in my opinion. Him and Dan Quinn, situational decisions. All right? And I wrote it down. We go for it on fourth down when we should have kicked the field goal after we got the pick. But we eventually prevailed, but I think that it was a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Analytics told us to go for it there. CD drops it or whatever, right? Should have been caught by CD. But my thing was, if we're going to be that aggressive, why didn't we go for two when it was 26-28 when we had just scored a touchdown? If in those instances, I feel like they've been going with analytics, but when you're playing against tougher teams, some of the time you got to throw that out the window and you got to use logic. And I don't think that we used very good logic in this game. On top of that, late in the game, we give them the ball back with 143 left, trying to run a sluggo route, trying to end it that way. You know what I'm saying? We lucked up. We lucked up because we played some really bad situational football in this game. There were times where it was third and shorts, and we were playing 12 yards off the ball. Our DBs were playing 12 yards off the ball. We got to clean some things up, man. I really hope that we do. Now, Tony Pollard, he had an up and down game. Early on, Tony was kind of running a little soft. Then he started running good. Then he couldn't make people miss in open space on a couple check downs where I thought he should have made some guys miss. And then he finished that game. And so what I'll take from that is I'll take him finishing the game. I'll take Tough Tony any day of the week because what we were seeing early in that game was not Tough Tony. I'll take Tough Tony. Tough Tony finished his game out and he grinded out some yards and had an attitude run towards the end that I think helped seal this win. You know what I'm saying? I got my notes here, man. I owe Jay Lewis an apology, man. Jordan Lewis, you had 2 PBUs in this game against, their guy JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that those were some huge plays, man. Shout out to you too. I give you enough hell, and you went out there and you did the damn thing today. This is probably your best game of the year. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can build on that with you and keep that up. I know early on in the game there was like a third down conversion that I wasn't too, I mean, JSN, you know what I'm saying, beat him like a drum, but JSN was beating everybody tonight. JSN had his best game of his career, and he ended up being tonight what we knew he was going to be coming out of college. You know what I'm saying? So our secondary struggled. The pressure wasn't bad all night. Pressure wasn't bad all night, in my opinion. I thought up front, we made Geno move around. We made him make some tough throws as far as like angles and throwing off his back foot. But I thought the secondary wasn't in sync at all. The communication was bad. We were bad in man coverage. The scheme was bad. I think the decision to have Bland on DK early was bad. I would have told you that. I said that on Tuck Show the other day, yesterday. We needed to put Gilmore on Bland. And I said it on Twitter too. We needed to put him. And once we started doing that, we started playing a little bit better. We at least started showing some resistance. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we got to stop being so ego driven. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so ego driven and just do what works, man. Field goal kicker haven't missed no kicks this year like that. Kick the field goal. Run the football when we're running the football. Or, you know, you're not trying to give them timeouts. Go for two when it makes sense to go for two. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we almost outcoached ourselves in this game. And I'm thankful that Pete Carroll's gum made it out alive. Oh my God, my boy was killing that gum, wasn't he? Yeah, he was killing that gum. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I mean, we did dumb things all day. But with that being said, man, you can't complain too much when you're getting a win. And then right in time where we get to watch Philadelphia and San Fran play on Sunday night, you get a chance to get about 2 more days of rest. You get a mini bye before you play Philadelphia at home, which I'm going to be at, which I'm very, very excited about. I ain't going to sit here and hold y'all. A good portion of this game was like, damn, if we lose this game in Seattle, I done spent this money. I done spent this money going to Dallas. But our guys prevailed, man. They prevailed. We won today. We found a way to win. So that was one thing we had. We done it. We did it against the Chargers, but we haven't found a way to win against a team with a winning record. And we won like the Eagles today. We won like the Eagles today. You know what I'm saying? We found a way to win, and that's no shot at them. Finding a way to win is a skill. It is definitely a skill, and it's something that at this point we have to learn how to do if we're going to make a deep run. So appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. We got that W. Gloat, man. Gloat. Take the W as it is. You know what I'm saying? There were some negative things tonight, but there were a lot of positives as well. Let's keep the positives. Let's keep the train moving. We're 9-3. And you know what I'm saying? Don't apologize for that. And I'm out. Peace.